Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. And today we are back with Picasso, Cubism, woman seated in an armchair, recreated in blues and greys. Last time we did a couple of little bits actually. We got the the Midnight Sapphire put in for the chair. We added the Stormy Sky for the highlights. And we put in a couple of black lines where there was a little detail that I felt was potentially missing to break up areas. So this time we're probably going to do a few little bits again. We're definitely getting the Aftershow put in here, the Aegean put in here to see how it looks, because we can always go over it if we don't like the way it looks. And then we are going to go for second coat with the Midnight Sapphire and the Stormy Sky at least. That's at least what we're going to get doing. So, that being said, let's crack on. All my palettes are in use at the moment, so I've got some photo paper here that I'm using as a makeshift palette. It's just photo printer paper, it's not expensive photo paper. So, first things first, we'll get that piece put in and then we'll work out where we're going to go from there. So, let's bring her around and get this Aftershow in place. Now we've got a few projects underway at the moment alongside this one, so I like to keep busy and I don't like to waste time. So while this lovely lady is drying, I have been working on the Rainbow Tea, which is nearing completion now. It will be up already. Like I say, this lady's got quite a queue in front of her. I have also been working on another idea that spun from just a short, and that was playing with, I had an excess of bathroom sealant to use up, and from experience, no matter how tight you put the lid back on, once you've opened it, it starts to dry out. So I figured I may as well do something with it. So I've yet to try them, but I made some molds for another resin-based video. And that's what can you use. Well, it's not necessarily titled yet. I haven't decided what it's going to be titled yet, but it's, you know, what other things can you use if you don't have any silicone molds. And some of the things I've tested already have had, I think they've been successful for different reasons and varying levels. Some really successful, and I'll be using them for other projects. Some that might need some adapting to work properly. Anyway, one of the other things that I did was I just splodged all the excess make sure that we've got everywhere on some bubble wrap, because it makes a really satisfying sound when you peel it off that. And I thought, oh, because I squished my hand in it as well. So I'm working on another canvas, doing a bit of a cosmic background. That's going to take a while to dry, but luckily it's quite small, so I got somewhere nice and flat to keep it for the time being. So I'm working on that too, and later on I'll be working with some resin for another project that's underway. So let's just move all that out the way for a second, and we are gonna go with Stormy Sky next. Aegean. We'll actually do, no, we'll go Stormy Sky next. Get those little bits done. Now that's already been stirred. It was ready and waiting for me. This is where we really start to come together. As the colours start to look not so splotchy, nice and block-like, which is how we want them. Okay, next we will go with Aegean and get those little bits in. I've got to resist temptation while I'm doing it to go elsewhere, because I know I'm going to have temptation while it's out to go second coat elsewhere. So I've got to try and resist that temptation. Now this one will need a stir because I haven't stirred this one yet. So we're gonna get that. Let's get that if I can. I can. in these little bits down here. If you can see me right just down there. Okay. I kind of want to do a bit of something somewhere. I could probably do that triangle up there. I said I wanted to resist the temptation doing this, but you know when you've got a colour out, the brush is locked and loaded. This is just a little area. We're not going to be up here, so we can do this. Right, we're going to resist temptation to go anywhere else with that. We're going to get the Midnight Sapphire and probably call that for this one. Now, this one also doesn't need stir, because I did stir this one, so I knew I was going to be using this one. Let me just get a sip of tea, because it's absolutely freezing in England at the moment. We're in April and we just had hail. So lovely. Right. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to need 3 coats, but the third one won't have to be as up to the edges. I don't know if you can hear that or not. My girl is trying to reconstruct the cover on her chair. She will probably get tangled in a moment. The other day she did. She found a way inside it. By the time I got to her, she found her way out of it. She wasn't panicking or anything. I was probably more panicked than she was, so I thought she was going to hurt herself getting all tangled up trying to hop off the edge. She's a funny little girl. That's little Marley. Other side. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about going in there with the Midnight Sapphire. We'll see. That might be another job for another day. Right, that I kind of want to go in there. Should I just do it? Should I just do it? We'll call it there. We'll call it there and give us some thinking time. And we've not done too bad today as far as second coats go. So we're going to call it there. She's starting to come together. I think that's going to work being dark down that corner, because there's going to be a lot of light going on with all this burnt sugar. Though it will get broken down quite a bit because there's quite a lot of line work to do. Line work / detail. So I think when we come back, we will do that Midnight Sky. But for now, that is it. So thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. Loving seeing her come together. Like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you again all so much. This is so amazing to be able to do. And I'm loving that people are getting an interest in it. So let's keep growing. Let's keep getting stronger and pushing it further. That being said, take care and see you in the next one.